There. Boy, man, I tell you something, I'm busy like B, you know. Yeah, man, busy like B. Yeah, man. You know, Sabbath talk to me today. Before me start my program. Come on, the 2 programs in the night. Yeah? I know back of the giants I come up, I know, so I be a things. I be a business. You know, say business, you know. Yeah, when I get fit, do nothing for 2 years. So, you know, when you jump out, you know, say you have to jump out hard, you know. Plus you have other shows, a plan and thing. Remember, we have the boat ride coming up too. So I want to see the boat ride, right? For September, yeah? Yeah, man. Remember, we always keep the boat cruise. So we have a boat cruise coming up. Yeah, man. In September, set speed, yeah? But we have show for deal in between that and them things. They say, yeah, man. So I don't know what I talk about some, very interested, about some father, stepfather, some pastor, some EHS big man. We not stop molest the little kids, them, underage kids, them, get them pregnant and all kind of things. Then enough case going in Jamaica, enough. But it coming like we are overlook the case to every day we hear about murder this and murder that. We don't make nothing pass, you know. As a dad and a granddad, you know, them thing, you know, you have to try. No, me a man, me stand up against that kind of little foolishness, you know, my bonnet, you know. Ingrid, big up yourself. My bonnet. So I'm going to carry back a couple of, just few of them cases here, with even one young miss, call for her name and say she don't do nothing wrong. So she call her name, because our paper have a way for them nobody call the father name because them want to hide the child, you know, hide the victim, you know, if you identify the victim. So you listen, if a person a victim in a Rockford, from something happened about father, you arrest him, me know. So we are hide it from the rest of Jamaica for the world. They might have don't know him, but we know him. But I know him. We know, so you come pick him up this hour or something, I know. So by holding him back, I have to give him some light sentence. You know, when I let him go for come commit the same kind of atrocities later. And we're done with that. So let me start from the one year. Come here for bond them, you know, come in start bond them, you know. Anything at all with chicken me for them kind of little thing, because we need it to stop. Because the little girl them are going under enough pressure. I see since the pandemic, the amount of little 12-year-old get pregnant, 13-year-old, and 11, and 10, and them get rape and them thing. Nobody not talk about it, and it bad. You understand? You see me I say? Everything under age of consent, and I be things them going with them. And teach and I draw them not for them kind of little life, I turn them not cannibal, I do all kind of things to them. That says when you see little school girl them are going them kind of way, yeah. And nobody watch where them are going with that some big man are going with them little thing. And most of the time a family friend, if you know who come in your yard, and that's a total disrespect to some guy come in your yard and see your little kid them, some little baby are 7-year-old and molest them and them thing there. You understand? And you have to know, got them not no respect for you neither, and your friend that neither, you know. Yeah, man, is an enemy, a big enemy too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, as a granddad and a dad, you know, it touched me personally, you know. You see me I say? Yeah, man. It touched me. So, you know, them things that just burn them out. I'm in a business, I'm in a big friend. Yeah, me no in the foolishness. So I could start from this. And you have some past, I have to burn them too. I burn them too. Time for the foolishness stop. I could start from this. Just look. Remember, I just look at a handful of things I start from, you know. Not much, you know. Watch this. Watch this. St. Thomas one charged for raping his daughter 7 years ago. And this one was July the 10th, 2020. So I just had to come out of them publish. Right? A St. Thomas man charged with raping his 7-year-old daughter 7 years ago is to face the man. With raping 7 years ago. 2020 get her 7 years ago. China 2013 he raped that little girl. So when she have 14 now that I come to life because she just attack little baby. Oh, you could have your own daughter, you, and you could have raped a little girl 7 years ago. Just watch this. Remember, I know it's not the paper. Not my saying. This is not my saying. So you have some father and a real father, them neither, you know, you have to be careful of them, you know. Show me off, you know. Not show me off them kind of way there. You understand? Are your own flesh. I just you that. When you look at your kids, them, are you them there like a multiply, like Mountain Man, where you watch. When you watch back then cartoon back in the 70s, see? You multiply like Mountain Man, where multiply. I say you multiply. You multiply. You are them. A little you them. To carry on your bloodline. See? And then you turn on and you do this to your own child. Eh? What kind of art and what kind of man them, man? 7 years ago. All right, watch it. Paper, you know.
And the parish court on Wednesday. The girl is now 14 years old. The name of her 34-year-old father is being withheld to protect the identity of his daughter.
No, you could have, the mother carry my child, a baby. And you look on her as a little baby. And you're supposed to feel good and overjoyed. Say, boy, I'm get my little daughter. And you are planning to rape your little daughter, maybe from she come there. You just give her a chance. Can you have a man rape a 2-year-old baby? You know? Them one father, you know? How that work? Your child are you. You look boy your child, you bathe your child, you do all kind of things. You have to bathe your child, you have to, put on clothes, you have to feed your child, you have to do everything. I like you look boy, little you. Whether boy or girl. How a man turn you on now, what kind of fun you could have get to rape a little girl? 7. And think him get away. You understand? Think him get away. But yes, still, 7 years after him get away. I'm going to show you a case. But wicked. But on.
To police, the incident recently came to light and a report was made to the Clarendon Bay Center for Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse. Okay, fair one. Yeah? The police say an investigation was launched which resulted in the arrest and charge of the man for rape and incest.
For rape and incest. Father, you know. And I'm going to show you more. So, what we do through the murder rate, and every minute you see people get murdered, where you say, you underline these things. When I taught them things, them at me, I know why you both no father. When father do certain things, they show me off, you know. You understand? If not for them, the girl ever come out, come speak out, man, it's unbelievable. You have some mother to take up some man. You have a man this and you have a girl child and you take up a man and okay, your daughter talk to you. You don't want to listen. Kind of want to lose the man. Yeah? Is that a father? If I father, it wouldn't even so bad. It's a monster. See? Monster. I know good that. Look on that one, I know. See my pass. Look here. I look for people. In my 39-year-old, Jason Rose, who was also in the clerk, okay. A processing clerk, charged by detective assigned to the St. James Center for Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse, Soka. He's a 15-year-old in charge right now. And them people here who go in church, look on the big people, them all them brainwash. Like them that want to tear apart the little girl and what have you. You are big man, you're a pastor, people are put, hey, you not put faith in a man and man. Even if you go to them church where you say parlor up, you couldn't go put faith in them hand. Me see the one of them thing happen all the time. But look on this, look here. Quote them and watch you now. Watch out. See there? Police report that sometime in March, the pastor allegedly assaulted the teen while she was at the church. Not church too, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Now when we drop for that, now we are talking about this. Now when I get distraction, we are talking about something that's right. Yeah? Yeah, man. Now we are talking about this. Shane, with all respect and all manners. When we are talking about this, you know, tell me to talk about something else and show me half a topic. People try to show me have attack, me take them for suspect. What we are deal with topic, we deal with topics. What we are deal with something, what we are doing, and if I benefit and charities, we do all of ourselves. Yeah, you understand? Yeah, man. Respect, sir. Yeah, man. See there? Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, people them are swear for him there. Although them never did there, you know. Them that throw the little girl on that bus. Where you ever get that from? Eh? Them are swear for them pastor. Then, and them think can't help them because of them still trace for them politician too. Not swear for who them want to swear for, we not swear for nobody. Yeah, man. I think them charge the child mother too, you know. The child mother and the pastor wife, them both, yeah, them charge for the statement, and yeah, man, them charge, you know. I change our statement. Them change a user, if you go change them statement. They're mother, you know. Your mother. I force if you go change the statement to let go the man. Eh? And him wife. Him wife. If you're truthful and you say you're daughter of God, then you should have called the little girl and find out what happened before if anything else happened. You don't want to have to change statement. See? All right. You see that? Mm-hmm. Just listen to this. You see them run down that door. For them go find something to pastor. You see it? Let me see what Ab say. You have a colleague who works as a soccer. The amount of atrocities that yeah. All right. Yeah, me tell you say it no count because through every minute they're shooting and that them are sure. But the little kids them under attack, both male and female. And a joke. Look at you them under attack too, you know. That's some big old copper color man, some hard tone man and them thing. They them under attack. Need to stop. Yeah, man. Them under attack. Yeah, man. Can you imagine? No respect. Look at that one here.
Porn involving minors. See it? Right, it's a September. Let me see what I'm going to. So, detective from the Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse, Sissoka in Clarendon, have arrested and charged a man who has been accused of using social media to lure children as young as 10 years old to his home. The man has been identified as Dwayne Campbell, 35-year-old labourer of Buckner in Maple, Clarendon. He is charged with 4 counts of rape, 5 counts of abduction of child under the age of 16 years, 4 counts of grievous sexual assault, 2 counts of knowingly producing child pornography, 2 counts of possession of child pornography, 2 counts of possession of child pornography with intent. According to Sissoka Detective Campbell, is accused of repeatedly using social media platforms to lure children between the age of 10 and 15 years old to his home, where he threatened them and forced them to perform sexual activities.
No man like that. We do man like that, man. We do them baby at your house, man, and using social media doing these things. Me say you have some crazy people, but you we are look on the bloodletting. But them thing are some hard thing for bear. Where you have your kids to go to school. Even some of the kids when we go missing, him did have them. Enough more man do that too. And them go back home. You see me I say? You tell that him tell say big tough back man a call to us. Okay. It's bad, look here.
In many instances, the sexual activities were recorded. In the investigation, it was also discovered that Campbell alleged victims were reported missing at one time. Some were reported missing in other parishes, the police said.
So some reported missing. So when do and keep them a kidnapping that too, you know. So you load them and you keep some of them, you keep them. She reported missing for a time and then them send them home from 8, 10, 15. Man, them man, they don't want no big smaddy. Them grab him just work because them are test the one who them have and them are look for one who else him do. See? Them thing are enough kids that got through in Jamaica. I have to be careful as some father because I look on this now. Finish this and show you something.
Development, Clarendon police have appealed to parents whose female children went missing and may have been victim of similar circumstances and contact them.
You see that? But me look through some case when I look through, man. Let's show me off. Anything when me hear for the kids and them things, me not take check, man. Check it out thoroughly, man. Look here. Look here.
Father accused of rape with his 12-year-old daughter. It's a April.
That's just last year, April, 1 year.
The same thing. The nation's police are investigating 2 new cases of sexual abuse, one of which was committed against a 12-year-old, allegedly by her father. Information reaching the paper.
You know what is by them father? Where your father? If I'm a 7 or 5, 2, 10, 12, let them father are no real father them. And it know the one place, different parishes, you see it in a parishes, go class. So cannot play with them, yeah. Oh, she was a victim of sexual abuse offenses. Yeah. She must play with them, man. You can't.
That the father of the young girl started fondling her vagina and breast last year. He has allegedly...
Oh, if you touch it, your daughter, vagina and breast, and finger up your daughter, your own daughter. Eh? Look here.
Rape her and threatened to kill her if she told anyone, however, the child confided in her mother, who summoned the police. The father was arrested and charged with incest, sexual touching, and indecent assault. In other incident, a 14-year-old was abducted by a man in a car. As she walked to a nearby shop, the man then took her to a section of the parish where he forced her to perform oral sex on him before raping her.
Them thing are real. Them thing are real. I hear what father do, hear some man do and all kind of things. Yeah? And it happened to the kids them, but nobody not pay them no mind. Them think that me not make nothing pass me like this. As a dad and a granddad. It happened to them, but you see through the bag of shooting, and you say this and that, and you know, nobody, them just like them push up on the back burner. So these predators running away and getting away, especially these fathers and stepfathers. You understand? Running away and getting away with a lot of things. It must be hurt no more. Show you something else. I'll show you something else. Which one let's show them? Let me see if one let me show them. Make I show you something else. Let me see which one this. Let me see me have the one there. Let me see me have the one there. Watch this. All right, let me watch this.
Yeah. Bible study teacher charged for raping 12-year-old girl. Yes, I want to get chat. Yeah.
12-year-old again. Yeah, hear this? Bible study teacher, you know. And I know the first appearance good and everything, you know. Pastor, them in a church, and them do a lot of raping at them church too, you know. That's why them don't want to come out and you know, them come out, come talk about it and them thing. Now watch this.
All right, hear this. A man who taught Bible study at a church in London, Kingston, appearing in Home Service Court on Monday, May the 16th. That's 2022, you know. Where he was convicted of rape, grievous sexual assault, and 2 counts of indecent assault upon minor. Based on report, the child foster parents were leaders of the church, to which the religious man taught Bible study for children. He was reportedly also a close acquaintance of the child's foster father, and would usually visit the family home to have prayer meeting.
So you see him now, you're just in your home, the foster father, and this man come in your yard, and you hear him have prayer meeting. But a little baby my pray pan. Little baby. Look much big woman there, so if you check me, my love wife. Oh, you pray pan babies, man. Eh? Look here.
The sexual assault occurred on at least 3 different occasions between the period 2017 to 2018 and start when the child was 11 years old.
Sure.
Yeah, just a sentence to me. In 2017, the man allegedly touched the minor inappropriately and again repeated the same act on March the 6th, 2018, when she was 12 years old and preparing to undertake the primary.
Oh, you had touch up a little baby, you know. Him go there and him here, she not say nothing and him repeat it, but she keep her going, you know, the among foster parents. But watch everything, you know. And they faith, you know, I teach Bible and everything, and look what him do. Yeah, what him do? Yeah, with nastiness too.
Exit profile PEP examinations. The final incident happened just days after the second, when on March 9, 2018, the child was reportedly seated on the hallway step of her home when the man forcibly lowered her down to the step into a secluded area where she was raped. The child was also ordered to perform a sexual act on him.
We were sex. A sexual act on him. This is how them take the little picnic. When you see them in them boss and in them school do them thing there, them big dirty man teach them these things and do them these kind of things. Mash up them head. Next one, I'm gonna show it. I can tell you what our father to she. See? Me aware of the whole of them thing, man. Me not play when you hear some things, you not take it light. Yeah.
On March 13, 2018, the man was arrested and charged after the child guardian accosted him to the police after the complaint was made by the minor. He was subsequently found guilty of the charge laid by the jury of 7 persons. He is scheduled for sentencing on June the 16th, 2022. Just like sentence, I'll get sentenced 2022, yes, sir.
2022. That's June the 16th over there. There's 6. 10 days time. Well, Judge, make sure, you know, not another 200 days see him. Bible study, my teacher. All right. Bible study. Yeah? Yeah, man. My teacher have to study Bible. Watch this one. Watch this one. Show you the next one. And remember, you know, I just few of them are showing, you know. All right, you see this girl here? Go pan her.
Okay.
Put
her picture Clarke.
See her?
Yeah.
She older now, but here when she's younger, and she's afraid to talk.
Can't trust them, man. You see them move spooky, you have to watch them, you know. In the business, you know. All right.
You see her? You have a story. No wonder the whole light come in, because I want the whole light come in, you know. You have a story.
Yeah, she's daddy from Elia. And daddy from Elia now. From a girl now. Despite being raped by her father at age 12-year-old, Natalia Clarke remained a survivor.
So she put her face, put her thing, and she knows that she not do. And she cause these things. You hear? 12-year-old. Them man is predator. You have so much of them in Jamaica. Some have rape a 2-year-old baby. And them thing, we not take check with them. Me not ask. It's true, the gun, two. Them like this, just sweep one side. But the amount of cases, if you dry it up, no, Google it and dry it up. The amount of cases in front of you. Remember, enough of them that get catched. And enough of them father commit their kid and stepfather to one them thing there, you know. See? You know, play with your girl child them kind of way. And the boys them now, the boy them under pressure too. Under age boy them. But them now go talk. To embarrassment and all kind of things. Eh? Look on this. Our own father, it's so much of them have the father, me make nothing past them, man. Your kids them come from you. You like me call my kids them mini me, you know. Yeah, you know, and me, when you watch them grow, the nicest thing, watch you them grow and you feel nice and you know, you just watch them and you know, grow up in adult and you know, set for them one trend and you know, you just want everything that's right with them. See? You don't want them out there, you don't want them to certain little things, you know. So true that now that my kids them go school and them things, you know. What me do now? Me go pick up even my daughter. Up Shellan. Even my daughter. And me pick her up from school. You understand? I'm a professor, you know, cause you know, she go university. My baby daughter, she go university by next year. So, you know, and she appear things she go on with in her class, you know, appear. You know, I'm sure I share papers then I say, wow, you understand? Do a thing, but you know, me as a man, she know, me pick her up. After fact, just tell people so she them serious. My daughter she drive herself. We make sure she have her own vehicle, drive herself. You know, take bus. And when them I go to school, we make sure, you know, because we know how them stay, the predator them stay now. We know them stay now, them thing, yeah. And it did in Jamaica enough. Me don't know how a man will put himself against him own kids and do these things. Saying, yeah, man. Look at a girl.
The 7th grade student just starting high school journey. Natalia Clarke never thought that the arrival of a man she called father into her life would leave her permanently scarred. But what she had been a bonding relationship between father and child ended after he brutally raped and beat her. Now, 8 years later, she wears a ear scar.
Remember,
a scar.
Remember, she like 20, you know, 21, 20, yeah, man. Because he rape her from 12. And yeah, him rape her.
I knew when she was a victim and did nothing, right? I've always talked about it. Why should I be ashamed of being raped? I did not do this to myself, declared Clarke recently. The idea started when she was just 12 years old, living with her mother and 2 sisters. When her father moved to her home parish of Trelawney, in the neighboring community of West Coast, having been absent for some time after she received word of where her father now lived. Unexcited, Clarke was quick to contact him. Growing up with your mother, miserable, and your mother always a beat you, they come around, and it's like an escape, Clarke said. At that age, Clarke did not understand that her mother, Judith Chambers, who not miserable.
With the escape, where's the attempt rape? You treat them guys that rape man like them assassinate people. Yeah, man, let them forget some wicked, hey. You know, and especially, you know, I put incest and them thing, them, man. Eh? Murder attempt. The man never forget wicked treating that attempt, man. Them remember them commit the hack, you know, man. They can't take it back. You take your little baby, that 7-year-old virginity. You bust her up and put her in a hospital. 12-year-old. As a man, all you witness yourself, how you live with this. A fire and squad should have face. Hey, hey, your kids, them are you know, in a flesh, like me, you know, that's why I say, you know, Jano, you won't trade in and it's a thing that continue. Oh, you do this. Oh, you have mind to do these things. See, the little boy, the man that threat now to, you know, in a Jamaica, you know. But me say, true, they gone violent. Well, ups, you know, like how you said, you know, the police, they molest she too. So, you know, all that go. You understand? You can't rape thing. Them should have a book. Sex registry, don't it? Them if you have the book with it and put it up. I make we know them name. So if them come here, so come live, we'll watch you. And you know they live in a ghetto, they may bury you too. No, when I say bury, so if I say bury, them are gonna hide you. And those people who gonna find you. You know, in a ghetto, they hide people, you know. You understand? See? Them you know them. So if them live side of you have the little youth them that they, so you know the first thing we are move to. Because if you don't know, when you don't know, you know it can be danger to you, you know. You have some predator live this and a predator live side of you, so you don't know. You have some mother alone and them run out and shop and all kind of things, and you take the predator for their friend, you know. I'll give you eye there for me. Something when go on with nobody not them afraid to talk to you. Especially if it's a father or a mom was strict and you beat say, hey, this and that. What? Them now go on and tell you. Predator friend them up with some little things all the time. The government will do something about this too. You understand, Bukia?
But that she had the drive to give her children a better life
Chat about her mother.
than one she had lived. There are a lot of things when me usually go through, when me never want she to experience nor her sister. So me try to protect them, Chambers said. Sometimes Chambers granted Clarke request to visit places including associate occasional journey to her father's house. It was on August the 5th, the eve of Independence Day celebration, and the 12-year-old Clarke knew that her mother would not allow her to travel to the parish capital of Falmouth to witness the celebration the next day.
Oh.
So she made a request to spend the day with her father, as she was confident that would be her route to attend the celebration. Clarke and her sister went to her father's house. As predicted, he allowed the girl to travel to Falmouth. They got back to her father's house around 11 p.m. after enjoying Independence Day celebration and headed straight to the bedroom. According to Clarke, before going to sleep, she felt this unusual urge to bolt the door and did. Unfortunately, the bolt door did not keep her father out. I woke up with him on top of me.
You hear that? She bolt her door. You never even your father know. And you still bolt your door. And she woke up with her father on top of her 12-year-old at the time. Picture that so because she come to her story. See it? Woke up with her father on top of her. Your father. You what him do?
Will you hear this? He was trying to enter me. So the pain is what woke me up. I woke up and I started to scream rape, said Clarke. While I was screaming rape, he was beating me with punches to my face and my abdomen. Added Clarke. She later managed to escape and run out of the house. Traumatized, the 12-year-old ran approximately 1.3 kilometers to Falmouth in only her bra. Bleeding and swelling, Clarke hid behind a shop.
So she bleed and she swell. You might point your father. She wake up with pain. Her father enter. Her father, you know. And I thump on her face and her belly when she bad for rape, you know. She not in her bra alone and thing, I bleed and with swell up. A man, when you say a man like this, I'm not tempted. The man should have put on fire and squad when you catch him, man. This is some little dirty father, you know. That me I tell about, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, me not pass them. Anything where you with man and them get trouble. When you agree with that, the nicest thing for watch. You know, you have your son, you have your daughter, you watch my group. The nicest thing, just one both and them grow up and pass the verse, and then them have them one family now. You sit back as a granddad, you can put them in a rocking chair and say, yeah, you grow them, and you know. You see me I say incest. Them guys are wicked. See, I'm going to hear this.
not knowing what to do. This Rastaman came out of the shop and asked what was happening. Clarke said he gave me his phone and called my mother. The Chambers recalled her confusion after she got the call from Clarke. It's like me turn idiot. Me run go out the road barefoot. Then me turn back for me shoes. And me can't find me shoes. Me can't find nothing at all. It's like everything black out, Chambers said. Concerned mother rushed to rescue her daughter and took her to the police station. They make a report. Clarke was then taken to the hospital where she underwent an examination which confirmed that she has been raped. The following month, school had resumed, but Clarke remained at home. I didn't attend grade 8 for the first 2 weeks because I was still swollen. My face was still swollen, Clarke said. After the swelling receded, Clarke returned to school. But the top performer who had gone off a summer holiday was not the student who returned. When I went back to school, I didn't really care. I was fighting, all sort of things start to happen. You see this? Said Clarke. At the time, the police were unable to locate her father, and Clarke was on downward spiral. Father did the story, you know.
So when him done, him run away. Now she still alive. And you have a big dirty thinking that because I don't know if them can locate it then. Maybe them not located now, maybe running on a foreign down the islands and things. It's a big dirty thinking, daddy. You're not even father. So when you get older, because you get older, no, because this is like what, 8 years ago, and she attack her story now. Yeah, 8 years ago or something. Yeah, all right. She attack her story now. I tell she no, she not do nothing wrong. I just you go force yourself and you run me now. How you feel now, no way you gonna do. All your people, them should have abandoned you. Them should have turned you over. Because you have somebody where you run, go hide them, should have turned you over, man. Come remember, you know, if this was my brother, I turn him over, you know, we have to tie him up. We have to tie him up first and give him pickaxe stick. I'm not joking, I make. He might forget some pickaxe stick. You'll lend him. You know, and if your mom and dad around, you know, if them have the card feel, you make sure them don't know. You have other brothers and things, you just give him some pickaxe stick and turn him over. That means them don't know, so you give me pickaxe stick, you know. See? You don't want them know. You don't want to give them hard feel if you give him. Yeah, man. Make sure him can't walk again, you know. Yep, and then turn him over. They just tell them, say, yeah, man, some man give him some, yeah, you know, citizen body man and flag him. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Couple of bone him for buck up to man. Yeah, man. Saying, and then when them try him now, them know, say, 300 years see him. Yeah, man. You know, back this and hide this. Because somebody will put him up on him one way, you know. But when them hear them thing, you know, them hear this, you can't stay in the house. And you couldn't make a get well. You couldn't go say, leave my youth. You can't do that. You have to European, man. You couldn't go say, you can't stay here, you know, you want to leave. From your ear, what you do. And then run with non-star. You have to go European, you know, with a business. You understand? Monster this. This is a real monster. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, man, yeah. So I see this. See this, yeah, there.
This,
Yeah.
put a picture Clarke.
See there? She smile, because she turned back A-class students at speed and, you know, and she just start second down because she did traumatized bad, you know. And she just realized that when she think her mother did miserable, her mother never miserable, her mother did just want the best to them still. You see me I say? When she put up her picture, she do the interview to the paper, you know. You see me I say? Yeah, man, it's a straight graveyard father. No, but a serious thing. Them thing, enough thing with me, you know. You understand? You can't do these things. Right now, you have enough the club boy I go through the same thing, but them words I can't talk. 8, 9, 10, 14, 15. Because if them live in that area, especially in the garrison area, and then come talking. Then teacher molest them, then pastor molest them, all kind of thing. If them talking, remember them get branded, you know. I cannot be happening. You understand? You know, cover up them thing here. Family member must cover it up neither. You understand? What you mean? Boy, if you get broke up and mash up and dash way. And then push him out. You understand? She come talk her story and show her face. She don't hide it. She don't want to be in a robot. And these are the things that people for doing now. When you come out, come do this more, you come out. She come talk. You see me I say? She come talk. Because the foolish is like, just know this don't even make no sense. You understand? Them things don't make no sense. So she make sure come show her face and come talk. She no business. She has this a foolishness. You understand? Put that one with them police. I'm gonna take this off of the police side too. Alright, that one I'm gonna see it. That one, yeah? See that one. I'm gonna get this off of the Jamaica Constable. This off of the Constabulary Force.
Let me get this off of the Jamaica Constabulary Force.
Stepfather, no. See that them no good neither.
So it's all over the place, right? A stepfather was arrested and charged by a detective assigned to the Center of the Investigation of Sexual Offences, Child Abuse, Sesoka in Hanover. The man, a 31-year-old laborer of
Addington
in Hanover, was charged with rape, indecent assault,
and
buggery of his 9-year-old stepdaughter at her home in Addington. Reported that in March, the man visited the child's mother at her home and while there he reportedly had sexual intercourse with the child on 2 occasions. The matter was reported to the police and the man was arrested and subsequently charged on Sunday, July the 19th.
Look like last year,
right?
To the mother?
Right, watch this. Following question and answer session, the accused man was charged and booked here in the Hanover Parish Court at a later date. This is the second case of similar nature in just 2 weeks. As a 50-year-old man in St. Catherine was charged by a detective in Portmore with rape, indecent assault, and sexual touching of his 8-year-old stepdaughter.
Sure.
On Monday.
Sure. 8-year-old. 7-year-old. Hey, that man in a partial, hey, you can't make nothing past them. Father, stepdaughter, you have some guy will come over your house. You see, hey, let me tell you this. You see, when you have some friend, you see, you have your kids, them, you have your daughter and them thing there. And this is a serious thing. And when you have your friend them come at your house, yeah man, and then want push up themselves, and that's your daughter and want them come over here, yo, and them we get big board and broad board, you know. Yeah man, cause them back man. Get broad board man. Them must come back at your house and this them a disrespect you. Them rate you, them a take you for punk. Because anybody come at your house supposed to respect your family and don't come enough up with your family. Because you take them like an extended family, you know. That's when anybody may come at your place, you know. You understand? So, me know you. It can be in my head. None at all for me come and see your daughter and it that can't work. Your daughter, my niece. Your son, my nephew. Seem like I run through the whole music fraternity. With our side. I thought them the youth where and then people when I have no manners and no respect. You see me I say? So when me go your yard and me, whether you're alive or you're dead, because enough of our brethren them dead set speed and them thing there, we see him. Like Kevin Isaac that said to me one time, say, remember you and Gregory boom 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 and more on the shoot of use and him talk. I mean I said, what? Let me tell you this, Kevin. You see, me your old man. Me your old man too good. Not because him not there, but him still there. You there. You see, you use a student, you know, I'm not chat. You use a student when you want to use a student, man. Don't tell me about no money neither, man. You see? Because I just saw me still. And everybody in them kind of mood there still, you know. See? Because me and Gregory is good. Did good for morning, not because him not there now. Feed my offspring, feed kids them now. You know, they want a student for use and say, I want money, you can't come this. You have some brethren, you see? You move with them at that mash up place. And if you know another way, them hurt your own family. Them they're not brethren. Them are shit. Yeah, man, them are not brethren. Because even if they are not, they are not. Them now disrespect your daughter. No family member of yours. Because you not disrespect them family neither, you know. Because you take them for family. See? You have no family friend no come here and they molest your child. The child them afraid to talk. When the stepfather them come in, the same thing. When your father molest them own baby, them baby, you all man get charged, man, for 2-year-old, man. You know that apps. Because you know nothing on choose a soccer. Them own father, you know, and then run away. Them family, when them run away, them remember, you know, and like them run away, them just go on a plane and run away. Them have some family whether in another country or somewhere, and them family put them up. Why they put them up? Why they put them up? You just think, no, you put him up in now when you look, you have 2-year-old in the house, so you put him in the same way. And 3 and 4-year-old. If him trouble film 1 2-year-old, and then I'm cousin, but you think he may do with them? You not think. You see me, I say, them things I shouldn't go on. But them think enough of them what we believe what happened in Jamaica. And I joke me and make about it. You understand? And you have people who put up with it. Them know it happening, you know. But you must talk. Because at the embarrassment, all right, here with them brother. Them brother, the family, you must not embarrass the family name. The family look squeaky clean. Let me tell you this. Hey, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. My mother have a look nasty better than my mother better that. A punk. Yeah, who? My mother better. Number one, my father, my uncle them dead. Yeah, because my father, better than dead out. You understand? One of them, that side of the family gone. Mother look nasty better than that is punk. You understand? We not call we animal. No, that's my mother better. In my punk. See? So yes, when you're straight like that, no, you know, even business where you know, go on and partial. Me not the partiality thing, you know. Me no business. Yeah, man, me no business, man. You understand? And you notice me come me talk pan here. If eat one watch me and say him do a lot of things right, it wrong. And we then can't be friends. Nothing in this life. It a punk. See? Yeah, man, it a punk. And we not cover up for punks. See? Because your family are all with you, you know. See? It's a fifth state. Because they see them put kids them last. Broken woman and everything. And tell me what now. It don't make no sense. You know these apps. It don't make no sense. You take them have them fast up, them have them the state of home. For the ward, when them call ward, when we the state of home is when them go up there, them rape the little boy them and the little girl them. It's worse. That's why them want run away. Remember them that in a better care, you know, and them all right, them want to run away, you know. Them treat them like a gang boat and them rape them too. You see me I say? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See? So these are the things we may talk about them when you care them and government say put them now home yourself. Not even the infirmary where them have the old people them. They see them all have 2 old men a fight with stick and one and knock out all one and them a laugh. In a Jamaica. And then if you talk to like government bodies now, they might come and say, yes, and we up in the most infirmaries and it's running clean, them they have enough pampers there. Okay, you know, you talk to people from there and talk to people from different infirmary, not even soap. Then have no, one of them are, some of them are never no pampers, no underwear, them sit on the raw bench. Woman and man, be germs that especially the female, them are catch up. Sit on the little dirty bench, other people get up, stand up, sit on pan, and nothing. And diet, you know. So them poor people like that. I don't fight for you know, when I give them the chance to go on with, you know, them a punk. And when we know it's them a punk, you know, get your cross, cause we now pretend for being a Jesus and turn a cheek to a guy. No. We tell them point blank, say, yeah, we're cross too, you know. But we just don't trouble people. We keep out of people way. You understand? They can't angle, you know, the kids, them at the state, ward of the state, they can't angle them. So that's why them run by all the time. Them get pregnant. Them they don't get all pregnant, you know. When them do get way, like them lock up a man in a bar, one of them must say 2 weeks ago. You know about the taps, down in a Sentan. When them say she's a Sentan, a ward of the state, and she did run from the state. She has 16 now, right? She run from the state. So them charge the man, must put her in a bar for work. Them charge her for human trafficking. Because him no want let her out him on like a arena and thing, which that's wrong again. Yeah, what you know, they're not will, you know, against our own will. And it's wrong. You remember? Yeah. See? But she run from the state because them abuse them. Remember me talk to ex-police permitting, you know, if we run where, you know, we say, but the medical youth, them rape him. And when them talk, them beat them. Them send them uptown where my virgin there that talk, so up there, and the man, them a performer kind of happen. Enough of them big man, they wear in a jacket and tie. Them forget try. They can't do kids like these things, man. So them so something will happen to all right. People that know us, all right, look on this. When them get up and want to get some youth name, go the queen. You up, see that pass like myself here. And you can Mr. Pants the youth them not the road from them are 6, 7, and 8. And if you have a caring government, there is no way them can have a tree, a wipe car glass, and them bungle up like you think so some animal, like some little dog, like the NCB, you drive there in the early morning when you look them bungle up, can them sleep together in a pack to protect themselves. And then the next pass and them bungle up. Nobody, me say then our government run like this. So if you have the kids them like this, that means a failed state. Because you have some people now that sit down. Although you live a foreign and you know, say that can't happen in foreign. Because if them look at mother and father and lock them up, the state can provide for these kids. Because them are the future for the country. And you can have one a bungle up on the sidewalk, this and him come turn a prime minister. Now come turn one of the night, one of the most skilled doctors, professor. But them not give them a chance. No school for them. Not even school. What time you hear them run out in the apps. Time them run out when them see them in something in the paper upon a video, then you hear them run out the Child Protection Agency, but look how much child in the street. You might get too much 100 millions for just sit down on them for go to man. Or if you have a country with so much child get molested, boys and girls, and nothing about it. And then you have some big man and police too. Come what Emily Crooks already. Emily Crooks. Where are you tell him Emily Crooks? You hear him? Emily Crooks. And him says that is a senior man carry my mouse. You meet him matey that time that the man wife. And him run table and him eat and everything. That is a policeman me attack. Doctor pick them up, use them. The whole of them pick up the little youth them and use them. No schooling, nothing at all. You see me I say? You're doing school hours them a wipe car glass. Nobody yeah. They said not even pass. And nobody know. You know, see them come out and say no, this can't work. You some people, you know, see them come from broken home. You know from your seat, you know. See? So them get molested straight to, you know. Them get molested straight. Yeah. You understand? With the boys and girls, them get molested straight. So right now, with girl and boy, them in danger against all these predators. Even them their woman and them own father. Stepfather verse. No, you can't say stepfather verse, because father verse. Father not supposed to know these things. None of that are him at the verse. You can bring a child on the earth, yeah? And then you turn around and molest that child. Eh? Like the one who beat it. See the girl show her face, beat her and do all kind of things. Eh? It's wicked, man. Them things we're not supposed to allow these things to happen to we kids, not care what happen. And that a breakdown, it means breakdown in a society. See? Breakdown in a society. If you care the word of the case, yes or no, it lean up people's head. You understand? It lean up your head, man. You don't believe so much father and molest them child and do all kind of things. You don't believe. Yeah, man. The 16-year-old, the father molest them before that. Because every time they go for money, man, have sex with them, you know. Human trafficking on the rise in Jamaica till look bad. Yeah. Just like homicide. But when them do them report on the homicide section. And they leave the part with all the kids, like the kids. And you see, the school them, the principal them at the school. Let me tell you something. We don't contribute to a lot of this too. They watch me and they say, but are we really attack now? But that's true. Apps. You think me can't send my kids them not go to school. And who live in some country, first world country. You cannot send your kids go to school. Your kids might get up feel sick. Your kids them not feel, well for go to school. And you think that the day are done without your phone ring. If the school time pass and them not reach a school, your phone a system will come on and ring you and ask you why you have to submit something. It will continue. You not answer them. You have to continue. You have to answer that. See? And can you imagine it just a ring and now you have to answer it and you have to submit why the child come to school if are sick or them an appointment or something or but you have to answer these things. In Jamaica, you don't have such things. You understand? In Jamaica, where the principal them, the standard with them take now. They stand with them take. A youth can't wear mirror. We don't want that in our school. You now come learn about the mirror. You can't discriminate, Parents want to cut the mirror. You're not supposed to talk about where you want in a school, okay? All right, hear some people, no, you can't make them have this, but you're still, you're foreign and you say, people wear them normal clothes, and you have some other school now where Catholic school and something where they may wear them uniform. See? You understand? So they have to go to school. You reach a school 5 minutes late, 1 minute late, and the principal make them lock the gate. When you lock a school gate, him now go home. You don't know if I go and set a fire in a mirror either. You know if a people dead on the road, I know if my bus you walk come school also. See? You don't know nothing. But the principal have security guard like a prison, the youth them go. Lock you out of the school. Now when you lock out some girl who are 10 where them are rape and abuse and do all kind of things to them. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 year old. What them I do? Then now go home. You have some big old dirty with chest man, they call and go cook food and mash them up in them place. Start finger them up, start use them. Start them from them young. You lock them out. Till you lock them out so till them start school too. And some of them catch belly. Some of the youth them go sit on pan corner. And some of the big man them draw them way too. No school not supposed to lock out. No kid in Jamaica, none. And principal not supposed to have the number one. And I like, oh, you feel like out kids come to school. So you miss one session, early morning one. For it start from 8:30 till 9:30. Then you catch the one from 9:30 till 10:30 or what. But you're not supposed to lock out the kid from class. From off of the compound. You don't own the school, government school. And the rule will now come with it to help multiply this. You understand? When you come with a dress code, oh, can you fuck down to your ankle. Some things were not even relevant. Down to your ankle. Them are not none. That not look right. Then you come back with some stringent rule. Who not do not help? If you have trouble kid coming to school, find out why the kid coming late. The kid can in a danger. Gunshot, but still put on clothes and not come hungry, but still come and hard to learn for hungry belly, but want to learn. So we must have something where we say help the kid. We should have back with Nuchi milk and bun and bull and everything and patties and plant and tart and the milk and everything. So that help them come to school. If you know, say, me come to school, but that thing be, me now hungry. Me the woman, me can't eat nothing. Me I go to school because my belly are full. You don't even have sense. You see me I talk about them collect government money under the false pretense. Of course. Them react, of course. You're right. You're right, Taps. You see, our kids, them, remember, you know, foreign country, they have school bus. You can't sign the kids them to school bus, you know. Up to the high school have school bus. Up to the special need, them have the special school bus where you see, stop your pass, and when them fling out there and they make sure you not pass, because remember it's a big fine. You know that. And when you look the special need kids, them make and them angle them as human being with dignity and respect. And stretch out the thing and the thing, lift it up and carry it in with the chair and everything and whatever. And you wait pan when them free up and you move and do your thing. See me I say? You see me I say? So up to them and them go to school. What we provide for even them, they disable them in Jamaica. They disable you're on your own too, you know. Just to call the bank them bill and all, and just to call the building them bill and everything. We want to try a little things. We do now. Now. See? You know that make the place run down, sir, man. See? Yeah, man. No, man, it's sad. And if we not do something to change this, or we change Jamaica, you think you can just go and talk about the same sister youth, them, man. Sometimes you hear the girl that say, she start do some things outrageous. Like it couldn't control after her father rape her, thump her up, she bleed all over and everything. It confirms that them rape her. Eh? She bolt the door and them still pop it off. And your daddy and the panara penetrate her. And she bad for rape. And what him do? Thump her up in her face, bust it up, and in her belly. And rape her. Eh? Oh, you do dirty thinking, man. And the police have never hold him yet. Because she come out of that, them never hold a piece of shit yet. Eh? Them not hold him yet. And your people, them want to hide them for push them out. One of them to get charged too. Hidden and betting criminals. Yeah, man. You see me I say? You should not have no youth. And that's why I listen to all the church people. Them everyone hypocritical and all, some little guys. That's why you see, let me tell you this. Blair and the whole of Al Miller, when them catch with gun attack, when you talk about gun and you'll put on, the whole of guilty of this. When you say on our church this and that, I want to this and that, on depend every board, and make a bag of money, a bag of taxpayers money, I pay them for nothing. But on a man of God, but yesterday, if on a man of God, oh, me, sister, the youth them on the road when me pass them, me angle them so nice. Me see the other day, me see police, me see a man, not police, man, with him gun, and you say, you can't shoot me. You know, say you them are talking for them language, Jamaican language. You can't, if you shoot me, you're right back. That my brother, I said, no, he must say, no, them fed up. Them remember, I them growing up. Them are grow when them see people dead and them some people dead back and them thing there. You shoot him. Number one, it's illegal if you take out the license firearm and I expose it like that to the youth, even they wipe your glass with the water. Me see them, me turn on my thing and me stop. Let me tell you this. I'm going to push my wiper card sometimes they go soap water, right? I will never diss them. Because I like my little kids them, and my little never them and like my little grand them. I call them and give them money through that them my vehicle. Nah, through it panic them. No, I give them. I make sure instead of just scared, you make sure you have money in your pocket for just give them for share up. Can I feel them pain too, you know? Yeah, man, I feel people pain, man. Yes, man. Yeah, I do a tune about the fire when I never see my mama and my belly flat hungry. I dig out my belly like that. That time my daddy did gone out of van crash and my mother couldn't find food for cooking in her pot. You never hear my tune, bonafide. You never hear it. I feel them pain, man. See, I feel people pain them way. They can't come from ghetto. If you come from ghetto and then you get so big that you don't feel this pain, you know, you man. You understand? You can't make money trick you, man. See, nothing. We feel them pain. You understand? You walk these places and you put yourself back in some little shoes. And you see where I go on. I mean, I say, government are not doing nothing for the youth. Them nothing. When you wait till them youth who no get sodomized, the girl them get raped, do all kind of thing. Farm them little bit too. Right now, if the one of them start talk, some man, enough man of just go and go swim, shark, and them do something. Yeah. See? You understand? So them continue to do this. Not for them father and not really father, man. You see me I say? You might say you drove one of the big yellow bus over 17 years. Yeah, man. High school, middle, yeah, man, elementary, enough respect. Oh, yeah, of course. So you can imagine now, but in a Jamaica, you have a time, you know, when school kid come in a bus. They might tell you, say, yo, a matter of fact, conductor pack big people because school people money not enough. You have to wait if they carry two, them carry enough. So then their bus stop till night, catch them. They know must have feel state, country must have been lean, man. Oh, you fit their bus stop till night, catch you. Because them not carrying your money not right, them not full up them bus with peer school kids them and them tell you point blank. Saying taxi man them guilty as well. And the bus driver then they molest enough of them school look up here. Enough of them are come from school. Yeah, man, taxi man just take them over there. Them just give them look a free ride. Them and then like a 12-year-old. What a piece of nasty piece of thing. Then like, hey, oh come on, man. Eh? Absolutely, if you start set some chop and lock up some of them backside there, you know. Yeah, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yep, yes, stopped. Yeah, all right. Listen to that now. And then me tell you, say you have family friend. You have one family member, uncle. The whole of them do it. The whole of them do it. But me father, our grandfather involved. See? So the whole of them do it. You know, you go say our father thump her up in her face, man. And mash her up and rape her, man. Our father, you know? Our father. See? So when you hear these kind of little things, man, make it run tune up in a foreign, no. When you look the youth them get mashed up too, you know. Who mash up the youth them now? The one them up like uptown. Doctors, lawyers, police. Cause the big police them go pick them up too, you know. You think a joke? One of them on the same half Ruthven, the top part of Ruthven Road. Cause the old road that, you know. Road them about upscale. I would do the line minister. What kind of upscale? That's a piece of dirty road, man. Saying, and that's a white elephant. Can nobody must buy their house. Them want to do something about it, you know. We want to do something 8 o'clock about that because I see somebody there talk about it and want to do something about it. You see me, I say, we say them then and a father, and the policeman carry the youth go a court. One of the youth them up in the gully, and the youth say, Joanna is my lover. He use me, he not pay me, and this time when he come back, me run in the wallet and he shoot me in my body. The court pop up. Now, I don't know if the man have him Wi-Fi in yard and remember, you know, you can't people court and eat. I don't know if he wants to sing through the floor, but you talk what happened. You understand? He go there, use the youth, he not pay the youth, and then go back there and the youth decide for him wallet that time there and him shoot the youth. But but instead of the judge charge the youth fair ball run with wallet in you shoot him back when I'm bottom. Attempted murder that, you know. That's how I'm rob. But if somebody rob from you, turn your back and run. I run you for run them down then. Even if you're alarming or something, but you're not supposed to shoot him from behind. You know, you're not in danger. Why you fire a shot? Why? We never even ask a case. You understand? All them things we should have asked too. You see me, I say? But them carry him. And when them say that, no, we have to do to him. All of them get used. I remember, this is going right across Jamaica right now. You have some little dirty father. Watch you know. Yeah, man. And some little dirty uncle. Yeah, man, and some big belly, white chest, man. And some little dirty thinking pastor. Because them are going like them holy, you know. Like them holy. Well, I must say old like strainer, but, you know, yeah, them are going like them holy. And then people like other pastor with the look of 15-year-old girl. I hear people come out and oh, you salute to that man. And you have kids to man. Pastor, we love you. Pastor, you do what? Pastor is a man. So him look on a book now and him try to trick you like how back in the days how them treat them when them go to Africa. And you take that to line and sinker. Eh? Yeah, man. Eh? I think that incident it involve a diplomat. No, man. The one when me attack apps. The one when me attack. Which one you attack? The one when me say him get shot in the bottom. No, man, that out. Me show it. Maybe me show it tomorrow. And the next one when me attack with Emily, is a senior policeman. Cause me go up a Louis culture, and they there, you know, he did it. I try get. I said me can get the video and show it because him there, you know, same call himself Emily Cooks. Like Emily were interview me, Emily Cook did I interview him, and him call for himself that. And him say him go up in the house. Him lover came up at the house. Is a senior police at the time. You understand? Remember, enough of them did up a Peter King and everything too, you know. See? So them use the youth them and then them push them out. Yeah, you understand? Eh? Where said no father no do things like that. But when Campbell, father do things like that. So we might not call them father, but yes, they are fathers. Yeah? So we might say, hey, father, no, I dirty thinking father. So if we do that now, we'd say, no father don't do things like that because father a gunman too, you know. I walk and kill people, you know. You understand? You say no father don't do things like that, but my father. See? And your father were up to them a politician, but them a criminal. You don't say no father don't do things like that, but do the politician, no father, them a father. But them a do all the things them to the Jamaican people, them and them not see it. I just some little dirty father this. Them never did serve to be a father. Eh? You understand? Oh, you watch your little baby man grow up and you're a predator man. Yeah? You see me I say? I predator them. No, but even I not say you cannot call them father. They are fathers. So if you not call them father, I say a stranger or molest this. No. Father do it. And that make the stigma even wickeder. Them father do it. So we not change that narrative. Don't change it. From them a father and them a do this, we want to hold all these father to account and make them know so we are watching and look at the thinking father. So you don't move it like this, like it's a stranger. No, dirty father do it. And when people call them, boy, them just suspect you have a father. You have a dad. You're a father to somebody, maybe you're worthless or he's a good dad. But it's a father, same way. And when them do it, yeah, when them say, well, just sperm donor, father. Yeah, said my father, same way. See? From people born from that sperm, well, my father. See? So we not take that from him and like, when we take it away, you know, you see, we look on the brother scope. When you take it away, make it look like your father read, father clean, you know. So them that, no, father commit these atrocities, we have to point it out and make them know, so you have these dirty father, we are watching on our shit. You understand? Them things shouldn't even happen. Look on the girl have to come out and come talk to her father, running a bra alone and everything, 12-year-old. And they look much more 12-year-old, me just carry, hey, me carry so much, it just mash up everybody. Yeah, man. Yeah, you see me, I say, it mash up everybody head. You see me, I say, it bad. We that several times. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me know about a father there too. JJ. So what him do, him have them, but I know just this alone, him have them, like, man, like sharp baby and like under that sharp baby and everything. Yeah, and then they do a lifetime. I think a movie or fight too, you know, where father and but not you there alone. It not happen at the state too. Where the father take the bigger daughter and get her pregnant, either down there and have up the kids them. They thought one, so the mother have like one of the grandchild and think 2 story. Yeah, man. You have somebody could dirty. Hey, I just say you have somebody could dirty man, but after not care what them do, you know. Them go after them when them catch them, you know, man. Lock up part of her there. Him do what him want to do. You understand? Them they're not father, man. Hmm? You say you want flesh and blood, there is nothing. You understand? Well, me see a girl the other day, and then this and that's how I support family morals. You see what I say? Yeah, man. So no family morals, right? So you have some man them have kids all over. Yeah, me see a man and a woman, and them come out and them attack, and she look fight like and him attack and say they're married for how much years now and how much kids them get, and them just find out we are brothers and sisters because we and them are explain to the people. Them I say we don't know no. We're not come and explain to before. So tell me something we no meet. We no must want a father if you no care what we no meet. We no check out some backgrounds, man, because we no meet, right? Me no never have the same name for the father or by the mom. But you must go check your family, you know, a part of family there and introduce and meet. That's why good for me. You meet when you meet person, you know, if you meet them family members too, you want a background, man. You want to meet a family man. Cause you have enough woman now right now. You have kid and don't know them father middle name. If you have a middle name. And most of we have middle name. And I may tell. So if you say we say we alone somebody. We say Wayne Brown, them just know Wayne Brown. Them don't know your middle name. And them don't know your surname. Them just know say them call them you have woman have get pregnant or pitney for man, and if them call him John, she just put John. If them say John Sharp, she just say John Sharp, but not John Sharp him name. Because she'd have tried to find out, you know, about him mother and father, and you know, you're getting this question. No, the more after, but me I have not blame them again because sometimes you grew up because you grew up and get for them mother get raped, for them mother have them young, like child and no father and nothing, and then them come back, you know, man, going up for them, nobody not teach them nothing, and them come have youth where, you know, come now and the same thing again. Them book a little man, them go say them call him Dickhead. So them just say right, in name Dickhead Barney. And she put and the same name, them just call him so. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yeah. But you have man with sick mind and that's where I run from now. The guy them with the sick minds and them think we have to burn them. We have to burn them. And it's serious. And the nicest thing for watching your kids them grow up. And then you get grandkids them around here, you say, rotted. And you remember now back in your days when you back in your childhood days, and you say, email look upon my granny. And you look upon your parent, and now you're dropping at it. Can I tell them all the while, you're dropping at the same lineage, you know. And you say, okay, so one day them gone, say me I go with you. Of course you go with you. So what the first say about? We not style for people. The car go think about do is grow old, you know. And the year them are run fast. You remember the other day at 1990 something down. And when the 2000 coming in, them I say, we are to 2000 in. One time when we are watching TV and them I tell me about like back in the 80s and you say, I wonder what 2000 are stay. You know? When you go back in the days, you know, you go back in the 70s now. And you know, yeah, going up and down here, your friend them and when I play marble, I do all kind of things and I don't see lick and I do all kind of things. Maybe you know not the kids yourself, if you don't know how them are look or nothing, you know. But you can be a father said speed, but you don't know. You understand, you don't know how much kids you actually get and your family member, your family structure and nothing. You have some brother and sister when in them time they think about it. Because a man think far when I say about what on. But little later when I did them, you know, brother and sister them, and it look hard when you have brother. No, right now you have your own family, but you have with brother and sister on you. You just say brother and sister them for stay with them, man. You have your own family, man. You have your own wife and your own family and your own things, them. Them for stay with them, them have for them family I look bout, man. So that like you, glad for go see no brother and sister. No, sir. No, sir. See? You understand? You know, them maybe somewhere in the world, but them can't stay with them. Them is okay. The most important thing to you know, you have your family. Say, the brain grow, and knowledge increases. You understand? Say, just say, okay. And if man have family like you link up, I might have said that and that and that. And, you know, sometimes you have the, you know, family gathering and them things. And it's good when you have family gathering, though, you know. Yeah, man. You see me, I say, yeah, man. So it's good when you have family gatherings because them things they know, you know, make the youth them meet up sometime because you know want them go book the one then book the one there, you know. You see? Yes, sir. All right, soon come, sir. You're liquor than I call need something, you know. So me run out, you know. But them thing have to stop. Them thing I need to stop, man. Yeah, man. Clive. Sound clash. We are some man. Saturday we hard, man. No, man. We are say Saturday, man. You're up, man. I worry Saturday, man. We are some man. I worries. Freddy Cougar flying. Freddy Cougar already, and then you know, in a few days time, don't beat a come cross. Everybody in our place already still, you know. I just don't beat now, but now come cross. Cause when I youth them work with him now, you know. Them run business at sweet, so instead of come in like Thursday, I come in the next day after, so you know. So I'm matter of fact, Friday night, I carry the man them. I just do a little quick barbecue before some people sound dead. Yeah, man. Before things nice, be a big tune I play. I just do a little barbecue, you know, on my patio. Just do a barbecue in my backyard, and you know, yeah, man, and yeah, behind the wall of the man, them Freddy Cougar, them don't beat them King Vova and all of them. They soon come. We come in, yeah. So before all of that, yeah, man, we have that Saturday night, maybe at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And then when we done that now, you know, it's on Friday night. Then Saturday now, you know, so worries for early too, you know. I get open from 7 o'clock, man, early. 8 o'clock we place you up, cab 9. My boy I talk about big tune to start, drop from early. So when they get the full blast of tune, so we now run out from early. We not about now. Yeah, cause we a blast tune. Remember, you know, we have X amount of thing there. You know, someone have a blast. So real big tune. Enjoy yourself. So I remember Clive, you can't come with no belly full, you know. I remember food we are talking about everything about, you know. So remember, yeah, you have to walk with hungry belly. Everything, refreshment, everything are in the place. So you know that already, Clive. You see? You know that, Daniel? And the whole crew. So we are talking about hungry belly, I do it till Saturday evening. Hungry belly, I do it. Some nice food, nice Jamaican food I cook up. What you talking about, man? You see? So hungry belly, I do it, you know, till Saturday evening. What them? I remember September, I'm supposed to show under the poster because we have Clive, we have the cruise, you know, remember we have a cruise ride, you know. Yeah, that up to, you know, 11th of September, so that up. And then I drop in, maybe, you know, so come eat reggae, I drop it in. Remember it took like 2 year break through the thing that I go and bad, you know. So if I drop in a bag of show, and then remember say, we are planning for UK too, you know. Yeah, and Europe, so, but don't worry. So, but we have to just feed the people them with some shows that we miss, and then we want to do a couple shows with the UK and saying, so we are planning for all them that too, you know. So, Mr. Man, multitask, you know. I'm going to ask myself, some, oh, me see one place, this and then you do this. Oh, you do the whole of them things, man. Come here if you ask me, I say, no, man, it just keep me up. I just, you know, you just multitask. You can multitask, you know. You say, then, oh, you do that, and then you go live, and then you have what current affairs, and but you have to do this, and you have to pay your world show. I put everything. We can just sit down and plan a lot of things. And thing we're hard for some people. Me just kind of sit down, and my wife can do the same thing too, so I'm good. So when me sit down and plan something like this, I can say, wifey, bap, and it done. Me not have like me can do like but more like a big company I do. Well, me I do it. Like where RG or any one of them, man, you know. Because them now do even proper research and let go and hold politician accountable. So me I do that. But I do like a CVM, I'm saying I'm a bag of people, hundreds of people I work with them. But them do facts check and them thing. Saying, me do that. Me just sit down and do it because, you know, come like an elephant, you know, something with me, you know, photogenic memory. Yeah, it's my bad that way. So I can just draw back for something and just say, oh, why I'm come and say this? Like me see, Nesta Morgan come and say something foolish today in the paper, I smile. Cause you know, yeah, man, everything, man, we have some and everything I did there, man. So just say something foolish. You know, so I sign on back and bring her. All right, me soon sign on back. Come here for bring her Nesta. You foot them out, our man. Cause we are out with and talk about you know, make no sense, man. Stop going at the paper, man, and say you're going at people head, man. You see, if listen, if a country run, and you have two parties in the country, no problem. I run for farm the government. When you farm the government and you have do things that you slide going to quicksand, stop pick something, but you have pick things for us please yourself. You know, have no sense. You have people like me now, I call you a damn jackass. Because when him go show, you know, he must show a matter of fact, me I come do it. Because he must show this guy when I have no sense. He must show us if I'm 1989, I read it and show, because I don't like do things so you don't show no me at all. From 1989 to 2016, out of that from 1989 to 2016, my tax are 27 years, right? Yeah, 27 years, right? And out of the 27 years, the JLP ongo are 4 years out of that. So, and then they matter about NHT. I mean, I said, then why they write up that in the paper? It's so dumb, so it's so stupid. So, why they stop at 89? So, who rule from 80 to 89? Why they leave after 9 years? If they're 89, who will 87? Who will 88 and 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, and 80? The 9 years there. So, we're not there 2016 either. We're there 2022. So, who will 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22? Who will run it from them time there? So, you have to add on the next 6 years plus the 9. That's the next 15 years. So, why you take 4 years from 2007 to 2011? You take politics. You're so fucking fool. He's a dumbass. Stop that. See? So when you do things and you slide, don't come and show with that. You talk to people like me, you know, pick up the whole of these things. And show you say you don't have no sense. Stop put them things in the paper and things say you're bright, man. You make it look stupid, man. Because when the term finish, the PMP and the JLP have the same amount of time, like 31, 32 years. And a joke me I make. So if you put in the 9, remember, you know, if it's a 62 to 62, a matter of fact, at 10 years that. See? 10 years that. So you put in the watch a term from 72 to 80. 8 years. So when you take out the whole of the term and take out the whole of the time, look at them now nearly have the same amount of time. Stop play like a dumbass. Get smart. Hey, my man, G up. Yeah, man. You understand? You have to get smart. See? Get smart, man. So me soon can show him that kind of no sense. See? So I 2007 to 2012, 4 years. The Jamaican Labour Party will don't do that. Because you have to count the 9 years plus the 6 years, that's on 15 and the 4, 19. And if you go and put that 10 on it, 27 from, you understand? So if you go and put it, add it. So you just add the rest of years. If you say 20, how much? If you say 21, you'd have 8 on it, 29, because you'd add the 8, manly 8. That's right, that's in a 72 to 80. And how much is that there? If you add that range from just tell if you add, how much did I get? Because if you get 10 from 62 to 72, then you get 9 from 80 to 89. How much that? 19. Then you add the 4, 23. Then you add that 6 here. We're gone right now. How much that? 29. What you add say? So if you add the 8 month, then you add from 89 to 2006, because 2006, you come 2006, only take 2007, right? So if you add, see the 89 to even the 2007, you remember 2007, right? So if you add 89, 99, 2009, 2000, see there? 89, 99, 2009, 18 years. You talk about the 18 years, right? So 2000, 2007, so 18 years. And I do not be full, and the whole 2007, so 18. 18 and the 8. How much that? See? And then you have to take from the 2012 now to the 2016. See? So that I turned 30. Right now, when that they are 29 already. And it's not done yet. So on a tie. Can remember you have the see sometimes you don't draw on a card, man. You see? When you go back down there, so now you're going to yourself. Be yourself, man. See? We have to keep them real and honest, you know. And next time you look like a big poop, man. Stop it. Stop it. Do the thing and do the right thing and stop about one. Man, they do this for help poor people. You put a contribution. Remember now government have put money in this. And maybe you not get nothing free. So it will go taxes and everything. You show a contribution. You make a contribution. The man will pour there, so you may get that mean you get the money. Government should not touch it, you know. You see the money do much billion by your take. What them should have do is use these billion and then they could just build even some of them. Same better towers down where you build. Can act pen that. That does a big white act pen. And no value the money we want to say on the spend on it. No value it at all. And if the Prime Minister could have come tell me say buy 12.2 acre for 37 million and build 120 units at 7 for 15 million, you make $1.8 billion. So even if you spend 100 and less than, you spend less than 200 million for build it. Why you make so much profit for some poor people? You can't spend 100 million for build that. Because them there are some bucks. See? Put in the 30 million. You don't spend 160 million build it. See? Them there are some boxes. So you see? So what you do, that may I tell you? See? So 29 already and 130. I remember the term not finished yet. So when you come and check, don't them tie. That is Cali. Because next year, election 2020 to 2025 to run. So if you say it now run to 2025, but there 2022, 3 more years, you're gonna pass even the PMP thing. Stop using head man and just doing the work. So when you come to the other day, the paper and make no sense. It look like a big ass said, me no know can't nest a man. Stop your shit, no man. When you do the right thing, no man. Saying do the right thing and stop your shit, man. Come and read out your shit. Because that make no sense to me. You see them play politics all the time and come with too much garbage. And then them feel say them can go on people in 2022. Remember my brain advanced to around 2050. Piece of shit. Stop it. Things when me see it take long for no see it. Because you know not think like my brain can just click and just knock the thing. Believe what me I talk about. You know understand, me have to explain. You notice every time about trillions, you notice I don't use nothing and I can just break it down. That just boom, 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 boom. You know, come like when I notice something. Me I tell you my brain is very advanced. See? Some things don't see when I don't see it. You understand? Me now ask, that's why I know some people still in 1980 and 1992 and some there 1995. Them then are 2022 yet, you know. My brain advanced past that long time. We in 2022, but my brain's advanced, but then nearly 2050 right now. I tell you. Very advanced. All right. Good. So it's when they come with foolishness, me not like the foolishness. Because something when me see, them not see it, you know. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see me I say? So when they come at our foolishness, we still have to come show up that and say, yo, stop play politics, man. Because that now work, boy, man. People are suffer. People are suffer. People are buy a chicken leg for $80 for one leg. And then tell you how them buy it. And if you do that, I'm going to do it too, you know. In the paper, it come in the paper, man. $80, one leg. One chicken leg. If you just want to eat piece of chicken, $80 for one leg. Then say, well, me eat a chicken leg, you know. And chop up that and yes, and you know, buy everything, you know, buy a squeeze of toothpaste now and you know, and buy a 2 slices because you want to eat egg same way and bread. So you just buy a 2 slices of bread for $40 and then you buy your egg. You still because you can't buy one bread, you know. So get out can turn them on now and make you still eat something where the jungle is up. See, they turn them on to make you eat something. You see it? See it? Politician. You just are coming at this and you can't treat nobody. You know, if the Prime Minister can't treat nobody, where you are coming, man, stop do politicking and try to do some work, brother. Kabara call you out, man. You're full of shit, too, man. Next time, and you're full of shit. Do some work and stop with the politicking. We're show you some of saying foolishness. If you count something, you can't stop at 89. You have to tell me, start from 80 then. Can you put in 4 years, which the people might say about this boy, I eat that, because they do 29 years. If you talk about the other one with the 30 years already, and the other 3 are going to make you what? 32. And you can't start, if it's 89 and you touch 80, you have to start. If it start from a decade, if it's 89, you have to me for the whole 80. And you can't stop at 16 because remember, our government from 2016 to 2022. So that 9 years there, and at 6 years, you just tell we, the JLP, this for 4 years, you're full of fucking shit, not Nesta. You don't do that. You throw me off. You understand? Stop it, man. It makes sense to you, brother. You write up the paper, man. Stop going like you don't want to trick the people. They say the mothers of all scandal and traffic guru. It wasn't a crime. Right now, the private sector of Jamaica, you have people in there giving the government a lot of things. That means if you get kicked out, you have a 2 million there, so US have a 5 million there, so BAE that thing them going with. So you give them all the concession of the world. Them are foreign entities. So now sell out Jamaica, sell out within them like we don't know. We know how the one of them kind of treat the two man. Me tell you, say, we're well advanced, you know. We are watching, you know. We're not full of shit. And stop going like, you know, I'm going to some people. That's why, you see, that's why they don't want people to really study, you know. One prime minister ever come and say, when if you have a book, if you can't read it, make them read it for you. Manly, which other one come tell you these things? I need to play them back. You know, you hear me say, which other one? From both sides, which other one come tell you? No, but a serious note. A man there alone tell you, say, you don't answer the street because remember next man come. Brother, me don't know which other one come tell you that. Him say, we have a book, read it. If you can't read, make you come together and read it. Knowledge are the key. And him right. Him right. You see me I say? See? The money I'm going to tell you about them a bill. You have people money. And when you look at a bill, and you anywhere man house. No needed. Uno no needed. You don't forget flush. Uno just uno shit. Uno forget. Me no know people vote for uno. Uno shit. Me can't waste my thing and vote for uno. But if I vote for some independent people and them thing, uno shit. And then come and put shit in a paper. Anytime I put shit, I make sure flush uno. I call not. Stop write shit, man. Write factual thing. And don't try do politicking and write fuckery. It show me off. Stop it. Me there here. Load some me up here. Bless up. Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah, man.